My life just revolves around motorcycles. I work in a motorcycle company, the first Kenyan-made motorcycle. And I started riding in 2014. Since then, it's been a great journey. It's been all about, it's seeing the country on a motorcycle. There's nothing better than that.
This is Shinray. It's a 250 water-cooled. It's an enduro bike. Although it's got what you call supermoto tires, which are road tires, but actually the bike is meant for this kind of terrain. Jumps and stones and all sorts of crazy terrain that you come through. Also, it's really good as a commuter. Yeah, really good on fuel, so I also use it as my commute bike. So I take great care of it. This is a 250 water cooled. It's got twin radiators. You've got sort of suspension. It's actually a competition suspension, so it's really heavy. It accommodates that sort of bumps and that sort of any jump of any sort. Yeah.
To start, it's a KTM Duke 200, and it's water cooled, 200cc. One thing I really love about this bike, it's a dual sport bike. So it doesn't limit me to what I can do with it, because I can use it as a commute bike, and I can also do rugged terrain on this bike.
First of all, if you're not a very experienced person, you might not want to get a very big engine because you have to start off with at least a sizable engine, a 150, a 200, so that you start learning slowly, gradually, yeah, as you go on to bigger engines. Secondly, preference. Not every person is an outdoor person. You get a lot of people that they prefer the tarmac. So preference. For if you're an outdoor person, adventure person, then a dual purpose bike would be the most appropriate bike for you. Yeah, so you start off with a smaller engine, dual purpose, 200, 250. Then you see you have all that freedom of going off-road, on-road, and anywhere you really want to go. Then if you just are an urban person, and you're just better off with a street bike, yeah, an urban bike, a super bike, but anything about 250 and less, so that you gradually get into it.
The biking society in Kenya is awesome. It's a family. I mean, before I started riding in Kenya, I didn't have people to ride with. I lived somewhere else. So when I came back with a bike, and I mean, I was riding alone. Then I met all these awesome biking guys, and you realize it's a family. Whether you're in trouble, whether you have a party, or it's happiness, it's sadness, these guys are always there for you. In Kenya, what we really need to do is sensitize training for everybody, not just border borders, but for everybody. And also, this training will also entail advising people what kind of bike are you supposed to buy. You do not just begin with the 600cc bike and you've never ridden a motorbike before. So training, for me, training is the biggest thing that will change the safety in the biking society, and also education about safety gear. Because I think if you look on the roads, the boda guys, you have a helmet on your bike but you do not wear it. It's because you're putting it there for the cop but not for you. So training on safety gear, the importance of safety gear, and also how to ride, it's very important.